Given that our starseed cousin's appearance is now imminent, will the ensuing chaos that we have been told to expect cause the 3D constructs by which we currently live, such as financial system, food supply chains, power supply, to collapse? Okay.
Greetings. I've not addressed this particular group before, but I thank you for giving me the opportunity. It's a very interesting topic, this. It's really about change and the types of change that you may see, why these changes will occur and indeed are occurring, and what will be the likely outcomes of these changes. Change is constant. It is the one, as they say, universal constant in the universe. All things change, and this will just be another aspect. If you think about why these changes are occurring, there are multiple reasons. One of which is the fact that there are a great many humans on the planet. This creates a lot of pressures upon the planet itself, and this in turn causes change. Other changes will come about due to the changing consciousness of the human race. There are substantial environmental stresses upon the planet which will cause changes. Another change is brought about by the internet. The internet, which allows millions, if not more, millions upon millions of people to communicate in an instant. This is the first time in human history that this has been possible. And this too causes changes to occur. Some of these changes are willed changes, willed by humanity. These are the changes that you all have control over, and that you have decided to guide your populations towards. And these will be guided by different governments, different groups of people, numerous human influences, which will cause change to occur. So that is one type of change. Then, of course, you have those changes which are caused by factors beyond human control. Those factors which, for example, are caused by environmental degradation. I say these are beyond human control because many of these changes have gone so far as to beyond our control to actually reverse, certainly in the short term. And these changes can indeed, for some populations, be very dramatic and can be so profound as to render entire regions almost devoid of human life. It takes away their ability to sustain that life. So this is another type of pressure that humanity faces. It's very difficult to understand how humanity will respond to these changes. It's not simply a case of saying that these changes are willed from above. This is not the case at all. Humanity is responsible for its own changes and how it wishes to evolve and progress and handle those changes. Some societies will simply collapse under the pressures. Some will thrive. It really depends on how they wish to handle it. What I would say to you is this. For humanity to thrive in the current changes that are occurring, it is important that people are not left behind. Not just people, but places, but the planet is not left behind. This requires a sense of communal good, of communal well-being. Otherwise, chaos will ensue. If people work together, if they take a little less than they are used to and give a little more and look after each other, then there's no reason why things can't work out, even though there may be some short-term chaos and disruption. It all depends on how humanity approaches it. If they approach it from the point of view of selfishness and grabbing what they can, then the degree of chaos will be dramatic. But by looking upon each other, not as rivals, but rather as companions, as people to work with, then survival is assured, and indeed prosperity will come about. Prosperity not only physically, but also of spirit. These things can be positive or negative depending on how people react. They can be enormous catalysts for development and growth. And yes, this requires change. And yes, the systems that you have at the moment do not facilitate that type of change. They generally tend to favor individual, I hate to use the word greed, but that is often how it is. But if that can be overcome, then the future is indeed bright. And great things will be in store for humanity as a whole. Great growth and great development, if you have the will. Thank you, my friends. Go in peace.